Obviously very honoured and privileged for getting selected, and yeah, no, just really looking forward to it. Obviously at the moment around in the England squad, it's a really good sort of vibe and a place to be in. Obviously coming off the World Cup, so yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, obviously the first session today was good, and I'm looking forward to a good week away of England.
Do you feel a bit of sympathy for Ashley Young? Obviously, you seem to have taken his place in the squad. Do you feel it's a bit tough on him? Have you had a chance to speak to him?
Nah, not really, but yeah, of course. I think during the World Cup, Ashley Young was really good. One of our sort of key players for how we played during the time in the World Cup, and obviously, yeah, no, of course I feel sympathy for him, but obviously you could say it's a chance for me, and obviously I'm sure it's hard for Gareth to pick. There's not just Ashley, but there's a few other left backs in the league that are really top left backs, and of course I guess it's a very hard decision for Gareth to do, but I guess it's only good for him that he has hard choices like this, which can push the team to what we want to achieve in the future.
How did you find out that you were back in the squad, and what did it feel like?
No, just normal. I got a text in the morning just saying that I was in the team, and congratulations, and then obviously when it got announced in the afternoon. So yeah, no, that's how I found out, and yeah, like I said, I'm very pleased to be back in the squad, and yeah, obviously can't wait to get going.
How difficult has the past few years been for you? Obviously you had that terrible injury against PSV Eindhoven. How hard have you had to fight to get back to your best?
No, very hard. Yeah, of course, unfortunate 2 years, or you could say 3 years, but now that's in the past, and I'm just looking forward. I feel really good. I feel in great shape. My confidence is back, and I'm feeling really good. And obviously this is just the start of the season, and like I said, the stuff that's happened, everything that's happened, my injuries, not playing, and this and that, and that's all in the past. And now I focus on future, and focus on improving myself as a player and as a person, and and that's sort of the start of a new me this season.
You've made some changes as regards having a nutritionist and your fitness. How much has that helped you, and what kind of changes have you made?
Yeah, of course, massively. I think obviously the nutrition side, I wouldn't say I've made massive changes, because I was always looking out for that sort of side. But no, of course I've cut out some of the silly things that I was doing. But man, I'm just training as I always have. I always say I'm a hard trainer. I train hard. I want to improve every day. And obviously last season there weren't many chances, but obviously this season I've managed to sort of start the season off and play 4 games, which I haven't for a long time, within 90 minutes. I saw the other day, so it's good to get my fitness fully back, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season and obviously this camp here.
You said you've cut out some of the silly things. Was that to do with what you were eating, or what you were drinking, or your lifestyle, or?
Yeah, you guys would probably know, because it's always in the news, but no, of course, like you said, the fizzy drinks. Like I said, you already know, it was in the news the other day. Somehow, I don't know how, but people were saying that, I don't know, I'm a fizzy drinker and snack eater, which personally wasn't true. But obviously that's stories that are normally always made up about me recently. But no, of course, yeah, like I said, I'm changed massively, not just on the pitch, but off the pitch. I've matured. I've grown up, and you could say I've gone from sort of maybe a kid to a man now, and I know what I need to do to push myself, and look, I want to play for Manchester United, and obviously I want to stay there, and obviously fight for my place and prove my worth to the team, and obviously I want to try and do the same here now, and give Gareth a headache to select who, and give him different choices from what I can show I can do.
What triggered that change? Was there something that made you think, I've got to change my ways? What was the trigger for it?
I don't know. I've always believed in myself, but like you said, I've had hard times. But I think, you know, to want to be the best and to eventually get to the best, you've got to be professional every day, every minute, every hour of your life. And I think, you know, that's what I've learned. And you know, especially for the staff and for the people I've had at Manchester United over the last 2 years, I've learnt a lot. And from the bad times now to the good times, you know, I just need to look forward now and keep professional, keep training hard, you know, keep improving myself as a player, and you know, just carry on doing what I'm doing at the moment, and you know, and just focus and concentrate on that.
You mentioned the people at Manchester United. You seem to have developed a closer bond with the manager there. How much has he helped you get back to your best?
Yeah, no, a lot. Of course, it's like I said, it was a very tough 2 years, but I think mentally that it made me come out the other side and made me stronger and made me want to prove to, you know, to him that I can do what sometimes, like in the last couple of seasons, he said I couldn't. And I think, you know, at this stage now, I'm feeling really positive and really good. And you know, like I keep saying, I'm just focusing on what's to come, and you know, keep doing the things right, keep training hard, and yeah, that's it really.
And the things he said you weren't doing, was that more the tactical side of the game or defensive side of the game, or?
I don't know. I think at times he got frustrated with me because he knew that I could do better, and you know, maybe when I look back at times, I think maybe, you know, he was right, but you know, now you know, I don't want to keep focusing on that. And you know, I had a chat with the manager before the season, and he said to me that he wanted me to stay and wanted me to fight for my place, and you know, and you know, that motivated me a lot. Over obviously the off season, and you know, I come back and obviously play games in pre-season, and now I've got my fitness fully, and you know, yeah, everything's good.
And you made changes in the summer. You worked on your fitness. Did you also have time to watch the England games and the World Cup? What did you feel when you were watching those games? Yeah, of course. And about motivation, that made me want it more, because obviously the World Cup is the biggest stage for any footballer, and you know, it was wonderful to see how well we did as a team, and how far we got was brilliant. But also it was, you know, quite gutting not to be there. But obviously I totally understood the way everything went in the last season. That, you know, that was the right choice from Gareth. But yeah, no, it motivated me more to work hard. And you know, I did fitness training before I broke my leg that season, and you know, it was the best I felt, and it was in Dubai. So I thought it was a good thing to do this pre-season, as I had a lot of time off to sort of rest and get ready for the new season. And you know, I feel the benefits from that, and like I said, I'm feeling as strong as I've ever felt.
Hello, Luke.
Yeah.
You look like you've been reborn this season. How close are you, do you feel, to hitting top gear? How much more is there to come from you?
No, I think a lot. I think I'm still young. I'm still 23, and yeah, no, I've still got a lot to improve on. And like I said, every dream for every player is one day to become the best in the world in their position. And you know, I'd say I'm nowhere near that right now, but I think, you know, I just need to keep striving to be the best. And you know, I'm at the best club for it, and I'm with the best teammates and the best staff to be around me to push me to becoming that level. But no, like I said, there's a lot of work still to be done, but you know, hopefully I keep moving in the right direction.
Looking ahead to these two matches then, Spain first up, how much do you know about Luis Enrique's style and what he's going to try and implement with Spain?
Well, not too much, but obviously Spain are Spain, and one of the best sort of countries in the world, and obviously have, you know, some of the best players equally in the world as well. So we know it's going to be a very tough game. I guess 4-3-3 probably, but no, we know it'll be a very tough game, and a very good game for us to test ourselves against the best. And you know, obviously with this new sort of league that's come in where we play against, you know, the best opposition, I think it's only going to improve us. And you know, like I said, we want to become the best in the world, and you know, this is only the beginning with the team we have now. We have a lot of youth in the squad, and a lot of youth, but with a lot of experience as well, because a lot of them have been playing now for quite a while. So it's a really good sort of time to be in the England squad, and I think we've got a lot to look forward to, not just now, but for the future as well.
Look, you told us what you've done on the fitness side to get back into the Manchester United team and the England squad. What exactly have you done on the mental side? Because last season Danny Rose told us all about the work that he's done on the psychological side. So what have you done?
No, of course I've seen a psychologist, but not from the last 2 years, but I'd say from the last sort of 4 years, because, you know, and especially after my leg break, it was a very tough sort of time. But no, of course, and obviously after, I think a lot of the stick that I've had in the last sort of 2 or 3 years has pushed me on. I don't think I needed to speak to anyone about that. I just needed to see it myself, and you know, I wanted, like I said, to prove everyone wrong, and to get back to doing what I do best, and I know I could get back to that point, but it was just about playing for me and getting fitness wise, because, you know, I'm that sort of player that needs games to be able to, you know, get fully fit and fully motivated. But no, like I said, I think now, like I said, I'm feeling the best ever, not just on the pitch, but off it, and you know, I'm feeling back to my old self before my injury, and you know, I want to keep that way and keep going.
So you consider yourself to be quite strong mentally anyway?
Well, you look what I've had over the last 4 years, you would have to say I am, but I've gone through a lot, and you know, I think now I'm coming through the other side, hopefully, and you know, this could be the start of, you know, sort of me reviving what was before my injury, and you know, keep playing well and keep positive.
Linda?
Have you and David De Gea been discussing this, and can you give any of your teammates some tips to try and beat him?
Nah, we didn't really talk about it, to be fair. But nah, of course, David for me is one of the best keepers in the world, and you know, I don't think there is any tip to beat him. I guess you just gotta put it in the right place and hope it goes in. But nah, no tips for my teammates. My teammates are, you know, we have world-class players, world-class goal scorers, so they know what they need to do when they come against them.
You're back in the England squad now. How much has Jose Mourinho played a part, do you think, in you being back in this squad?
Yeah, of course, a lot. I think, you know, he put his trust into me at the start of the season, and obviously I think at times people, or for him, if he didn't trust me, I think it would have been easy for him to say, look, I want to sell him, and I don't want him here anymore. But you know, I think he's always believed in me, and you know, and I've always believed in myself. So I just needed to get back to doing what I know what I needed to do, and you know, I think that's worked so far. And yeah, of course you can say he's played a big part, but I think personally I've done a lot as well to sort of get back into his team, and you know, into his trust. And yeah, no, long may that continue.
You sound like you've absolutely kind of got the bit between your teeth. You are just raring to go. You've started this season, you're United's Player of the Month this month, and everything just seems to be going. So, I mean, is that how you're feeling? Yeah,
of course, but it's only the start of the season. I don't want to talk too much, and you know, you never know what's around the corner, but you know, just take each game as it comes, and you know, keep doing what I'm doing, and just focus and concentrate on what's needed to be done, and you know, just like I said, keep going.